free products is the thing that people are always super excited about when they hear about the Amazon Influencer Program, but they actually can get you into a little bit of trouble if you wind up requesting 100 products that you didn't really want, that now you have to film, and they don't even sell, so they're not going to make you any money. So I built this tool to help you generate a good outreach message that will hopefully get you responses and get you free products, but just make sure that you go through my whole free product section and really make sure that you really understand everything that is going on, because they're not actually free products. These are a taxable income, and they are things in your house that, I mean, you are going to have to deal with them being there. You need to create content for them. That is part of the deal. So they are work. They're not just like a ooh free product. They are work. And it's fun and it's exciting, but either way, I created this tool to just help you guys generate a good quality outreach message. So hopefully you find it helpful. It's really simple. It's just kind of plug and play, and it's going to give you lots of tips and tricks, and you can adjust this. You can plug it into ViralView or Oink into their templates, and then add the different placement things that they have in there. So I'm just going to give you a real quick run through here. So your name, really self-explanatory. If you are only bronze or silver, there's nothing wrong with that. You can still absolutely get free products, but this just gives you a place to add if you are a gold or platinum creator. Revenue shipped, so I would put this over like at least the last 6 months to a year even. So like if you have been and you can kind of base this on your creator stars. So if you made it to 50 stars last month or last quarter, that means that you shipped $5,000 in revenue. Once you hit gold, that's $25,000 in revenue, and so on and so forth. Every star is $100 in revenue, so you can use that to kind of gauge it. So this, just fill it out with a somewhat accurate statistic and how many videos you have. And if you don't have any videos or any revenue shipped, like if you're genuinely brand new, focus on things that you can do. So like you can get the content done really quickly. If you don't have a media kit, you can put your storefront URL here. And I do have another section that talks about the storefront URL and how you are going, or sorry, your storefront in general, and how you are going to basically create it to really sell yourself and showcase and use it like as a media kit. So make sure you take a peek at that as well. Plus it also really just helps to stay organized from the beginning. This is another way that you can really add value, is you can post your content on other platforms. So I personally do YouTube, Pinterest, and Bendable. You don't want to like overwhelm yourself, but I do recommend at the very least that you're doing YouTube, because it's beneficial for yourself as well, because brands like it. If they see that you are posting on YouTube, they are more likely to send you a product, and simultaneously if you are posting on YouTube, brands are actually more likely to reach out to you and offer you product, at which point you can ask them for more money. But there's a whole nother section on that as well. One sentence here, so just put something, I create authentic content that converts. Sorry, it's late. I'm not feeling super creative right now. If you're struggling with what to put here, go have a chat with Claude or ChatGPT and get them to help you think up creative things to put in here. And then you can decide if you want it friendly and casual, enthusiastic, simple, short, professional. And so the address, especially when you are new, oh no, my include my address button's not working. Okay, I gotta fix that for you guys. So I'm gonna fix that. By the time you get this, there will be a little toggle here where you can toggle on whether you want to include your address or not. But for the sake of finishing this video and getting it posted, the only reason that you might not want to include your address is, I mean, especially if you are already inundated with a whole bunch of products that you need to do videos for, it's kind of a way to like vet the brand. At first, I would just include your address, because you are sort of trying to build rapport with these brands and get products and things that you can review. But as you go on, you might get to a point where maybe you have too many products, or now you have proof and you don't necessarily need as many products, like you only want products that actually sell. So if you want to just have a conversation with the brand first, you can absolutely do that, in which case do not include your address first. So, and then we just hit show me examples, and it is going to actually give you some outreach messages here, and then it has a whole bunch of tips for you. You can literally just copy it and paste it into your creator connections. And then another thing that it does is it gives you a follow-up message. So, and it tells you right here, like I personally get a 50 to 80% higher response rate from my follow-up messages. So you don't want to skip this. If you're using a extension like Viral View, it actually automatically does this for you. I mean, you still have to click the buttons and tell it to do it. But there is like an automatic section. If you are using Oink, you have to manually do this. But especially if there's like a product that you really want, I highly recommend that you keep track of it and you follow it. Make sure you write that brand name down somewhere so that you can search it in your Creator Connections messaging center, which is really subpar, might I add, and follow up in a couple days. So, and then this just gives you a bunch of other tips, and you can copy and paste. And yeah, I just thought that this might be really helpful to help people really, take action, because that is the whole point. That is what we're doing here. I know that you can get free products, but if you don't know what to say and you're struggling with what to write down, that's why this is here. So let me know if this was helpful, and if there's anything that you have any recommendations, any tweaks, anything like that. If you have stumbled upon this video and you are not already in the Amazon Influencer Review Hub, you can join it on School. I will put the link in the description. Also, if you would like to sign up for the pro versions of Oink or Viral View, you can use the code MOBILEMOM10 to save 10%.